Hey everyone, welcome back to the Goodwill by Space Age Company channel where it's all about you. I'm Shane and I'm here to guide you through the job hunting journey and help you shine as the best job candidate. Our mission is to help you get that ideal job. So if you're ready to learn how to impress employers and secure those jobs, stick around so you could get job offer after job offer after job offer. I'm going to walk you through filling out a Z83 form, which is commonly used for government job applications. It might seem daunting at first, but don't worry, I've got you covered. By the end of this, you'll be breezing through these forms like a pro. If you prefer to fill out the form digitally, you can head over to ilovedf.com. It's completely free, so no need to worry about any charges. Okay, let's get started. First up, you'll need to know the position you're applying for, which department it's in, and the reference number from the job advertisement. For example, in my case, I'm applying for an office assistant position in the Department of Education with the reference number 768 halfish. Hindy 4 sexes is in pack 610 reach. Training. Now, if you're offered the position, can you start immediately? If not, how much notice do you need to give your current employer? It's essential to fill out the form in caps if you're doing it by hand. We're gonna tackle filling out the personal information section of the Z83 form. Let's make sure we do it neatly and correctly. Starting off with the surname and full names, remember to put your surname first, followed by your name. So for me, it's Rivers Shane. Moving on to the date of birth, make sure to write it out in the correct format, day, month, half. Mine is 16/10, 1985. Next up, we've got the identity number. Take your time to fill this in accurately. It's crucial. Mine is 851,016,259,608. Now, let's talk about race. Remember to select the correct race from the options provided. I'm white. Gender comes next. Identify as male, but remember to mark it according to your own identity. Now, let's address disabilities. If you don't have a disability, mark it with a cross. Are you a South African citizen, yes or no? For me, it's a definite yes. If you're not a South African citizen, you'll need to specify your nationality. But since I am, that's not applicable to me. Moving along, if you have a valid work permit, you'll need to indicate that here. For me, it's not applicable. Next, criminal offenses. If you've never been convicted or found guilty of a criminal offense, mark it with a cross like I'm doing here. Similarly, if you don't have any pending criminal cases against you, mark it as a no. Now, let's talk about employment history. If you've never been dismissed for misconduct from the public service, mark it as a no. And if you don't have any pending disciplinary cases against you, that's a not applicable. Similarly, if you haven't resigned from a recent job pending any disciplinary proceeding against you, mark it as not applicable. Next, we'll address if you've been discharged or retired from the public service due to ill health or other conditions. If not, mark it with a cross. Now let's talk business interests. If you're conducting business with the state or are a director of a company doing so, mark it as yes. But if you're willing to relinquish those business interests if employed in the public service, like I am, mark it with a cross. Finally, specify the total number of years of experience you have in the private and public sectors. For me, it's 1 year in the private sector and 0 years in the public sector. And if your profession or occupation requires official registration, provide the necessary details. If not applicable, like in my case, mark it as such. All right, let's keep going with our Z83 form walkthrough. Moving on to section C, we've got contact details and how you want to be contacted. First, choose your preferred language for correspondence. Mine's English. Then select your method of communication. I'm going with telephone. Lastly, fill in your contact details. For me, it's 81 700 and 58 8964. Now, let's talk about language proficiency. In section D, specify the languages you're comfortable with. For me, it's English. Make sure to rate your speaking, writing, and reading skills. Honestly, I'd say I'm pretty good at all three. Heading into section A, we're talking formal qualifications. Start with your biggest achievement. For me, it's my BA in YouTube from the University of YouTube in 2005. Then list your high school qualification and any current studies. I'm currently pursuing tech in YouTube at the same university. Next up, section F, EUU work experience. Fill in your employer, job title, and dates worked. I'm a host at Goodwill at Space Age Co. since January 2023, and I'm still there. No reason for leaving. It's all good. Now, if you've been employed in the public service before, there might be conditions to consider. I'm marking yeses here, but since there are no specific conditions, I'll leave the details blank. Moving to section G, we've got references, fill in the name, relationship, and contact details of someone who can vouch for you. For me, it's my supervisor, Steve Garvey, at 11-7000-565-8765. Finally, it's time for the declaration. Read through it carefully, then sign and date it. Oh, and don't forget to fill in your initials at the bottom of the page, just like I did. And that's it. If you need more time to fill out each section, feel free to pause and rewind the video. Good luck with your application. You've got this. Please also check out our job platform, recruitmentroom.com, and bursariesroom.buzz for the latest bursaries. Once again, if you have any questions about finding a job or need personalized advice, just drop a comment below and we'll be happy to assist you. Your success is our priority, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now. Thanks for watching. Until next time.